Hello, Sharon. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing so well, Ekua. This has been such a good day already.
Brilliant, brilliant. So, last month you joined us for the Paid Speaker Visibility Challenge. Tell us, why did you decide to join?
I have been wanting to really level up as a paid speaker for a while, and it struck me that joining your challenge was a great way to kickstart to this and get some momentum instead of just thinking about it and doing nothing. And it paid off. It really proved to do exactly what I hoped it would.
Fantastic. And tell us about, some of the challenges that you overcame when you were doing it and the results that you gained.
Well, really, the difficult thing about the challenge was not posting every day because I do that as a matter of course. It was more focusing on one topic because I tend to focus on a lot of different things. And also remembering to think about, okay, how is this thing that I work in, talk about, I'm active in, how is this going to be if I'm thinking of it as a speaker topic, something that's going to appear on stage? So getting that mindset was not challenging, but definitely interesting. Definitely something that I had to think about. Um, Apart from that, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. People responded to the topics. It gave me another way to put my own perspective out there and be more direct in a way I am not always. It was a different flex from publishing in my newsletter and my usual social media posts. So it was like a discovering another part of my voice, which was great. And best of all, because of one of those posts, somebody actually hired me for a paid speaking engagement on one of the topics that I talked about, which was performative allyship, which was which was wonderful. I mean, it was definitely proof of concept if ever there was one, right?
Yeah. Definitely, definitely. And let's explore a bit more about like leaning into your voice and let's say being a bit more spicy. What inspired you in terms of like the prompting, the group environment? What do you think enabled you to go to that level?
Well, it was interesting actually. The prompts made me think about the work that I had done before in a different way. Because none of this stuff that I'm talking about is stuff that's new. I mean, I have been publishing a newsletter for nearly 6 years. I've done workshops. I've spoken at conferences. I've done all that kind of thing. But it was really the focus. It was really sort of coming together, thinking about, okay, how do all these things work? Um, and it was good. It was good to think about it in a different way. And it was good to feel, it was good to be less filtered. And I honestly I don't censor myself generally, but my training is as a journalist and teacher. And so
Mm,
there's a way in which I normally express
of
myself. And
course, yes.
I let myself be a little more spicy with some of these
Mm.
posts. Just told it completely as it was. you know. And that was fun. That was fun.
Fantastic, fantastic. And so, Sharon, you were a prize winner. You won a paid speaker audit, which was fantastic because obviously you played full out. You kept going and you did everything that we were here to do. So tell us a bit more about, how did you find the paid speaker audit and how has it helped you to stay in motion?
The Paid Speaker Audit has been fantastic because I knew that there was work to do on my profile because my LinkedIn profile goes back. I've been on LinkedIn pretty much since the year it launched.
Oh,
And so
wow.
my profile has seen me through a lot of career iterations. And so there were fragments hanging around that weren't necessarily serving, my purpose today. And so the audit helped me identify those, what was working to help me, promote myself as a paid speaker, what was not, what I could change, what were the things that were out there that I'd sort of put there as throwaway things that actually deserved more prominence, you know, all those kinds of things. And so the audit was a good chance to re-examine my LinkedIn profile as a whole to see how it was working for what I needed to do today. And actually, on the back of that, I ended up going back to my website and saying, okay, now that I've fixed my LinkedIn, here's how my website can be fixed to support these goals as well, to support the work I'm actually doing today. And so I did that as well. So yes, it has been a great exercise. I got a lovely document after a conversation. I had a lovely document that allowed that with lots of actions to take. I went away, I took them all pretty much, except I've got one left. Right. And I really feel that my profile now better reflects me as a paid speaker that people can hire to bring conversations about anti-racism and allyship and colorism and related topics into their organizations.
Fantastic. And Sharon, tell us, what formats do you particularly enjoy, sharing?
I enjoy keynotes and panels. I do workshops, and I love podcasts as well. I love appearing on podcasts and lives. Which is odd because I'm actually an introvert. But on a podcast, you're usually speaking one to one. On a panel, you have other people to support you. And on a keynote, you just gather yourself, do what you came to do, and then lie in a dark room afterwards.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Sharon. It has been a joy and a pleasure to have you in the community, to do this one-on work with you. And we're excited to see you go from strength to strength, because we have no doubt in the next year, in this year coming, there'll be so many more bookings and conversations. And we cannot wait to watch you. So thank you so much for this time.
Thank you.